So maybe you need something under here, you need something under here, you need something like that. If it's too much, you can take, chair wouldn't really work. But you can...
Na tú pozíciu sa musíš naozaj pripraviť, niečo si podložiť a tak ďalej. Stolička úplne nebude fungovať. Maybe more cushions, or maybe more blankets,
or blanket or something, so you're comfortable. You're not like.
Aj to, že môžeme deky, vánkuše, to priniesme čokoľvek, čo vidíš tam. Naozaj sa dať do pohody.
Yeah. But we can find ways to adjust the position.
Dá si spôsob na to, ako si upraviť tú pozíciu.
So now we're going to work with traction.
Budeme opäť robiť s trakciou.
And with actually the prevertebrae.
Like in embryonic, mean
embryonic,
sense,
but also like species that don't have vertebrae.
Neboli obratlovci.
The old world. Boneless, kind of boneless tissues, yeah.
Aj keď sme nemali kosti ešte.
So the sound we're going to use is the petal O.
Zvuk, ktorý budeme používať, je to vlastne lupienkové O.
So basically I'm going to do an O, but I'm going to open my lips like the petal of a flower.
Budem vlastne robiť O a moje pery vlastne ústa budú vytvárať akoby ten lupeň kvetu.
Of the lips. I'm doing all kind of micro movement with. It's like Picsou, like this. Did you have that? Like this cartoon, like this duck.
Picsou? Picsou. We had Alien with Schwarzenegger. Predator.
Less tension.
Takže veľa mikropohybov ide do toho, že vlastne hľadať vlastne koľko tých mimických svalov môžem zapojiť a čo všetko sa tam dá spraviť.
So basically you're really stimulating the ventral fascia, the ventral, so everything that's from here,
Takže to, čo stimulujeme, je vlastne táto brušná ventrálna fascia, ktorá ide vlastne od spodnej sánky pera až po pohlavné orgány po panvové dno. A potom tá zadná, že vlastne od horná sánka, hlava a ide to dozadu. A zadná strana vlastne tela, až po chvost.
I'm moving my ears, I'm moving the back of my skull when I move only this.
A hýbem sa vlastne touto zadnou časťou lebky, keď robím práve tento pohyb.
Alright, so it's a practice.
Je to prax.
So basically the sequence, so this is the petal O. Let's do it together to see if we kind of get it. can also close your eyes.
Yeah.
Tak si môžete zavrieť oči a robíte so zatvorenými očami.
So everybody gets it. So it's really you have to learn how to. And it's not so easy actually. You have to learn to curl your lips. To curl your lips.
Musí sa naučiť, nie je to také úplne jednoduché, ako vyrolovať ako tapetu vlastne tú hornú peru a dolnú peru.
Yeah, good. But you have to make it also fluid, a bit more fluid, like it's moving.
Takže môžem. Super, ale ešte sa to hýbe.
Yeah. It's not like it's not a contraction. It's actually you have to really relax to do that. Yeah.
So eventually your muscles relax as well, and then it's also like practice, yeah?
It's facelift.
Okay.
That's true.
Ako sa prekladá facelift? Dvíhanie tvára.
Alright, so but it's true, and Emily was really fascinated. She had many books on, like
Cosmetics.
you can actually do like facelift with, like training muscles and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're gonna go to the side. We're going very slowly to move, like to track. Actually, I'm not thinking of, I'm just going to the side. I'm just going to the side with my petal. So I'm tracting. And at some point, when you feel that you're really at the maximum, and the maximum can be here. It's not that you don't have to touch your, don't have to kiss your leg. So when you're here, you're gonna rotate from your diaphragm.
Potom to stačí byť tam hore, že nemusíš si poboskať nohu, že proste ide o to, že stačí byť v určitej úrovni a môžeš dýchať.
And then we're going to go back. So first you have to rotate from here. And then it's like you have a string pulling you back.
A je to také niečo, ako by ťa ťahla pružina smerom dozadu.
Then you can say to open attention for a little bit here.
Môžeš stať v tom
So you
open attention na
you will
chvíľku.
feel that your pelvis actually there are quite some shift happening in your pelvis.
A môžeš cítiť, že tam je určitý posun v tvojej panve.
And then you go to the other side.
A potom pôjdeš na druhú stranu.
So I'm going to go faster. So I'm going to the side.
To trošku zrýchlim a pôjdem.
I'm really twisting from the diaphragm, from
Potom ponatočím trošku svoju bránicu.
trying to feel the space. I have to make the space for the organs and everything. So it's
potrebujem
kind of
spraviť
easy to, I'm not squeezing everything.
Treba spraviť priestor pre svoje orgány, takže nič tam nežmýkam, nemačkám.
And then I rotate back, and then it's like a string pulling me
A
back.
potom opäť, ako keby ma naspäť potiahla pružina.
Okay, and then I'm going to go into what we call the C curve, the embryonic curve, with the same idea. So the embryonic curve, it's a C curve, but actually it's something that kind of spirals in and spirals out, and sometimes it does it at the same time. So I'm spiraling in.
Špiralujem dovnútra a špiralujem vonku a deje sa to niekedy naraz.
And I'm also spiraling out.
Takže to isto špiralujem vonku.
So basically here I'm kind of really connecting to the digestive tract, to this endoderm, this front body in the embryonic, in the pre-embryonic development, when the 3 layers, the endoderm, what's going to be from the digestive tube,
To, na čo sa napája, je vlastne fasciálna vrstva endoderm, čo je vlastne jedna z 3 embryonálnych vrstiev, ktorá neskôr bude tráviaci systém. Keď sme boli ešte embria, vlastne ten list je základom pre budúci tráviaci systém.
So that's what we call, that the connection with the prevertebral.
A to je vlastne ten kontakt vlastne s tým predstavcovým.
Like the amoeb, the amoeb kind of organism. It's only a tube, basically, only a tube that kind of metabolize food and.
Ameba. Že vlastne to kontakt s tou amebou, že vlastne je to organizmus bez kostí.
So it has a very, very primitive, it's sensing, so it has a very primitive nervous system, but not like a motoric nervous system, it's prevertebral, it's like really tissues, basically, very basic.
A to veľmi základnú organizáciu, je to proste veľa o tkanivách.
And, okay, and then I'm going to, so that's the first part of the line. Shoots, pretty simple. Huh? Then the C curve. So the C curve, it's not like it happens. It's like it's like it's like different ondulation. It's not like vroom, vroom. It's a little bit more complex. It has more refinement in it.
So how do we call it? C curve?
C curve. C, because it looks like a C.
C.
Like a C.
C, okay, C, záhyb.
Yeah. Okay, then I will go into open attention.
A potom pôjdem do open attention.
Yeah. And then you're going to engage micro movement of the upper lip and micro movement of the lower lip. Trying to do it separately, like to just engage, so it's really kind of difficult, but you want to focus only in the upper lip.
A potom pôjdeme vlastne do tohto záhybu, do toho vyrolovania tej hornej pery. To je zložité, ale skús, vlastne rozdelíme to na hornú peru.
into open attention. So you will feel like all the back space probably. And then the lower lip.
Potom spodná pera.
Okay.
And yeah, you had also reaction now in the
Yeah.
windows, and I was trying now like to follow it and slightly, and it was just like my liver, and then like everything what is under the diaphragm just melted.
So what will happen most probably in your open attention is your face is going to do like Jim Carrey. Oh, that's pretty.
Tak, čo budeš robiť v open attention, tak sa budeš cítiť, že máš tvár ako Jim Carrey.
Yeah, you are going to see that your facial muscle are going to go into all kind of directions. So really let those movements happen. They are really kind of very nice to do, but a little bit weird. We're not so used. So close your eyes. Nobody is watching.
Je to čudné pohyby a proste zavri proste oči a nikto sa nedíva.
Okay, the last part is we're going to do a very simple movement with the tongue and the movement of retraction.
Takže posledné, čo budeme robiť, je vlastne pohyb s jazykom a je to vlastne pohyb retrakcie
and protraction.
A protrakcie.
So it's also easy, when we work with traction, the tongue is really like a tissue. It's like a, yeah.
Takže vlastne jazyk je veľa tkaniny, taký slimačik.
So the retraction is I don't want to swallow my tongue. I want to retract my tongue to the base of the root of the tongue.
Teraz nechcem si prehltnúť jazyk, ale chcem akoby urobiť tú retrakciu do základne jazyka.
It's really kind of the hyoid bone here. Hyoid bone.
Jazylka.
You are somehow letting the base of the tongue, resting into the hyoid bone.
Takže vlastne základňu jazyka vlastne necháš odpočívať alebo uvoľníš do tejto jazylky.
It's gonna very slowly kind of move a little bit down. Like the movement, like when we swallow.
To je vlastne, potom postupne tá jazylka bude klesať dole, také niečo, keď prehltneš.
And then very slowly, from the tip of my tongue, I'm gonna kind of elongate the tongue and protract the tongue outside of the.
Postupne zmením ten smer na protrakciu.
Very fine. And when I go back, I'm gonna very softly touch the hot palate.
Keď idem naspäť, tak veľmi
the roof of the mouth.
Veľmi jemnúčko vlastne idem jazykom po podnebí.
And let the tongue again retract into the hyoid bone.
A postupne vlastne zase opäť idem do retrakcie, do tejto jazylky.
And then go into open attention.
A urobíme to párkrát a potom pôjdeme do open attention.
And then you are worm. Then you are a worm.
A potom si červom.
This is a peristatic movement, what you see now.
To je peristatika, to čo môžeš vidieť teraz, to je peristatika.
Look back, you have to look in my back.
Dôležité sa pozrieť dozadu.
You see? So peristatic are very ancient. Peristatic is a movement of your gut. So that's what doing the peristatic is a movement of your gut.
Yes.
It's this
Peristatika je pohyb čriev a vnútornosti.
very ancient movement
To je veľmi prastarý pohyb.
of condensation, release, condensation, like a baby.
Je to veľmi ako vysací reflex, že to vlastne kondenzácia a uvoľnenie, kondenzácia a uvoľnenie.
So it's not really it's very fine motoric pre-complex movement.
Je to veľmi komplexný premotorický pohyb.
Okay, so now we are really much into the Antonio Damasio, you know, this neuroscientist called the ancient world. So the really, really old world of before complex organisms were on the planet.
Je to vlastne to vedcu Damasio, ktorý sa vlastne zaoberal svetom, ktorý bol pred
before complex organisms, before mammals, before you know
predtým ako boli na svete komplexné organizmy.
kind of before the reptilian, you know, it's like really
Pred plazmy.
old.
Veľmi starý svet.
So let's say the ancestors that really create, you know, are the foundation of our.
Že to naši predkovia, ktorí vytvorili ten základ, ktorý nás stále tvorí.
So those foundations are a huge resource for us, and that's also where we start to have really we are starting to lack immunity or to lack connection.
Tieto miesta sú obrovským zdrojom pre nás a zároveň, keď máme problém s tým, tak vlastne nám chýba energia, vitalita.
And it's like
Immunita.
millions years old.
A to milióny rokov staré.
Okay, so now you know where are we in those three anatomies?
Takže kde sme vlastne v tých troch anatomiách? Čo myslíte?
Yeah. No, that's really the primordial kind of world.
Primordiálny svet.
All right. And then you're going slowly to move to one side where you can. And it's really your weight, and it's really your sit bone can lift, you know, it's find where it's easy for you. It's not a stretch, it's just like you bring your trunk and your weight to the side. Then you're going to rotate, trying to find how your tissue needs to adjust to that.
Potom sa vyrotuješ a všimneš si, ako sa tvoje tkanivá potrebujú upraviť a nastav sa podľa toho, aby sa tam nič nedusilo.
Really hold yourself with your arms, you know, you don't need to go really deep, you can just stay here.
A drž sa rukami, hej, že naozaj nemusíš to nejaké ťažké stračiť, drž sa rukami a je skoro tie tkaniva.
And then come again. And then you feel like you have a string like pulling you from the lower ribs here.
A potom ako keby si mal pružinu, ktorá ťa potiahne smerom naspäť.
And then the other side, same.
A potom na druhú stranu, to isté.
Rotation. And then back. And then we're going to do it in front. Like giving a kind of a sense of waves and curves that kind of spiral in and curves that spiral out.
Je to určitá C, línia C za
And here your pelvis can roll, your pelvis can adjust, you can really let whatever movement are able to be there.
A používaj pánvu na to, aby si sa vyroloval a zaroloval do C-čka.
And so we're going to open attention in between. Each time we're going to open attention to take time to register, and also this is a slowing down practice because this front body, this metabolic body, has a very different rhythm than the nervous system. Nervous system has to be really quick in order to do things. Metabolism, your digestion happen in few hours. It doesn't happen like. It's very different. Tieto
tempa, tá predná a zadná línia, to vlastne to, čo sme si hovorili vlastne o tom tráviacom trakte, tak má úplne iný rytmus, má veľa hodín na trávenie ako ten zadný systém, ktorý potrebuje urobiť veci veľmi rýchlo.
So we are slowing down.
Takže to, čo robíme, je spomalujeme.
So after this kind of spiral in, spiral out, we're going to do micro movement with the upper lip.
Potom, keď robíme dopredu, dozadu to zahnutie, tak budeme sa snažiť vyrolovať hornú peru.
And most probably you will need to use your upper muscle, facial muscle to do that. Like your eyebrow, like your cheek on the cheekbone, you will have to find ways to do that, to connect with this.
A budeš potrebovať zahrnúť asi aj lícne kosti a čelo a zapojiť naozaj celú tvár, to vyrolovať.
Like kind of pulling your nose like up. Yeah.
Takisto použiť svoj nos, ísť naozaj hore a
lots of cranial nerve stimulation.
Je to krásna stimulácia kraniálnych nervov.
And then the lower lip.
A potom spodná pera.
Open attention. And then the retraction and the protraction of the tongue.
A potom protrakcia, retrakcia jazyka.
To retract the tongue, you really have to soften and to relax, to release the muscle tone of the tongue. It's like it's falling on its roots, on the hyoid bone.
A na tú retrakciu tak naozaj potrebuješ uvoľniť ten jazyk, aby v podstate padal na tú jazyku, aby to nebolo niečo, čo ťahám. Je to skôr uvoľňujúce. Je jemná trakcia.
And then from the tip of the tongue or from the front part of the tongue, it's gonna protract.
A potom vlastne od vrcholka jazyka tam prichádza tá protrakcia.
You can go outside your mouth.
A môžeš výjsť vonku z úst.
And then you're gonna retract again the tongue.
A potom ideš opäť do retrakcie.
And when you retract the tongue, you gently caress the roof of the mouth.
Caress. Pohľadkať? Je to možno... A potom vlastne pohľadkáš jazykom podnebie. Taký jemný dotyk podnebia.
Before it kind of retract again. And then we do this a few times and open attention.
Potom robíme to párkrát a potom open attention.
Okay, some depending on the flexibility and the length of your tongue, but if you can touch the front of your teeth in front of your upper mouth.
Ak môžeš, ak ti to jazyk dovoluje, tak môžeš sa dotknúť jazykom miest v prednej strane zubov. Také hrazdičke sa to volá. sa uvoľníš.
And then we will touch like points, like a clock, on here, 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 here. We'll make a kind of and so the tongue is pointing at the time, at the, you know, like 12 o'clock.
Keď si predstavíš hodiny, tak vlastne
5, after 12, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45.
tak ideš vlastne akoby hodiny, tak ideš vlastne v týchto úhloch a ideš.
Okay?
Toto
So, see where your tongue can go on the side. It's kind of a stretch.
Je to celkom stretch, celkom natiahnutie sa do boku a do strany.
And the tip of the tongue is kind of stimulating a little bit the point there. Like I can press and release a little bit with a humming.
A je to vlastne určitým spôsobom jazyk zatlača body, ktoré sú v tých rohoch a môžeš to stimulovať práve tým zvukom, tým hummingom.
Second part is,
With one sound, the whole circle.
No.
With one
Each
sound,
time you make each time you release your tongue. Release your tongue and elongate a little bit and release, elongate and hum.
Takže každý ten jeden výdych, každý ten jeden zvuk ide do jedného bodu a potom uvoľníš a potom zase do ďalšieho bodu, ten ďalší zvuk a uvoľníš a vždy postupne.
So after the tongue, we call it the tongue clock.
Voláme to, potom ako urobíš vlastne ten jazykové hodiny.
So you can go into open attention.
Potom pôjdeš do open attention.
And the next part you will put one hand on your heart and one hand on your forehead.
A potom dáš jednu ruku na čelo, druhú na srdce.
And we're going to, also with the humming, we're going to feel the space between the heart and the front brain.
Takisto s týmto bzučaním budeme vlastne navnímavať priestor čela a srdca.
And then sometimes your heart and your forehead comes closer.
A postupne v určitom bode tvoje čelo a srdce prídu bližšie k sebe.
Almost like they're gonna touch.
Takmer ako keby sa išli dotknúť.
And sometimes they will expand, they will move away from each other.
A v určitom bode sa budú rozširovať od seba, pôjdu od seba, vzdialovať sa.
And here you really want to feel actually that your skull and your forehead is falling into your hand. Falling. Like if I go, whoops, it's kind of, I'm having the weight of my brain in my hand a bit.
A tu chceš aby tú váhu mozgu odovzdať do svojej dlane, aby naozaj urobiť uvoľnenie do svojej dlane.
So see what you need to do also in the tissue of your heart to make it really soft, to make it really like it's kind of being received, like this part of your brain is being received into your heart.
To je takisto, že vlastne so svojím srdcom táto predná časť tváre, to čelo vlastne je primuté vlastne svojím vlastným srdcom, ako by to príjmeš dovnútra.
So embryologically,
embryologicky,
so at first the heart is at the top of the head.
Embryologicky vlastne, keď sa pozrieme na ten vývoj, tak srdce je na vrcholku hlavy.
And then everything will kind of the brain will grow and push, and the diaphragm that is kind of at the iliac bone now, in the embryo.
Vlastne mozog začne potom tlačiť viac zo zadu a vlastne tá jazylka, tam kde je jazylka, tak tam je vlastne bránica a postupne sa to preskupuje celé dole.
And so for quite some times the face and the heart are in front of each other in the embryonic spiral.
A v embryonickej špirále mozog, čelo a srdce sú v tesnej blízkosti nejaké obdobie.
Yeah, so your face is in front of your heart.
Takže tvoja tvár je vlastne pred tvojim srdcom.
Okay? And we do a humming as well for this one.
A preto to budeme urobíme zvučenie, humming.
So it's not a movement like this. It's a bit more subtle. So it's like you really hold the weight of your head in your hand, and also you can, with this hand, you can really see how your heart wants to move. If it wants to come towards your head, or if it wants to retrieve back.
Tak takisto môžeš navnímať tú váhu, opäť tá váha hlavy je dôležitá a potom navnímať, že či srdce by chcelo ísť skôr dozadu, že by sa chcelo tak ako zavaliť, zatvoriť sa trošku, alebo by chcelo ísť naopak, naspäť, chcelo sa dotknúť hlavy.
It's like a breath, and actually your breath is in between. It's like a breathing between the heart and the brain.
Je to ako keby určitý spôsob dýchu medzi tvojim srdcom a medzi tvojim čelom.
So here, for instance, I'm moving my head back. I'm not using my neck muscle. I'm using my hand to pull. So it's I can really drop my mind.
Takže nie je to používanie...
You did it naturally. It's wonderful. You did it naturally.
Nie je to používanie vlastne svalov vzadu, ale vlastne vytvoriť si tú silnú oporu, do ktorej môžem sa uvoľniť. A Zuzka to robila vlastne prirodzene, keď sa oprela hlavou o stĺp počas toho divu. Že vlastne samú to priviedlo vlastne k stĺpu a oprela si hlavu. Takže to bolo niečo veľmi prirodzené pre mňa.
Yeah. Okay. Are you okay? How are you doing? Are you here?
So,